Amsterdam International Radio.
What up? We're gonna start.
We are the Younger Men. My name is Jeff.
My name is Nick.
Oliver.
And today we're joined by Anissa.
Hello.
A special guest.
Special guest.
Special guest. I have to be closer to this.
Special.
Okay,
Well,
so I suggest this, right? What is his name again? Block Boy JB.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
out a new song with
Yeah.
Drake. Shit's moving out here. Let's
Oh, you
just
wanna hear it
watch
now?
Yeah,
Ooh.
let's watch this do that. It's a good way to get into the culture
Okay.
Yeah.
and what's going on right now.
So this is his way to force us.
Then we
It's
warm ourselves up.
I think he didn't trust that we would.
We don't have any special topics for you today, people. So we're just gonna wing this. That's the truth.
Oh boy.
There
It's
we
not
go.
very true, but we are going to talk about life.
Yeah, you want to
This
hear
is our reaction. We're gonna do the whole. You know how to edit.
You haven't heard?
I have, but
I've never heard of
I'm
this
comical,
guy.
so I can.
I've
Nick?
never heard of this.
No,
guy.
but
I'm
yeah, let's hear
familiar
it.
with.
That's fine.
No, but let me think about it.
Is this another one of your SoundCloud rappers?
This is Drake. Stop it.
No, the other boy.
Block Boy JB.
He's with Drake, so it's fine. It's different.
That's all you need, right? He's with Drake. All right.
Drake's in the video. You know what
Okay.
a big deal? Yeah, big deal is to get Drake in your video.
Yeah, that is.
He doesn't show up for videos.
He doesn't even use social media.
So
I mean,
Let's
he-
play
he-
this stuff.
He doesn't even do shit.
All right,
Let it.
show me.
On
full screen, Jeff. Full screen, Jeff.
This is a podcast.
Shit's dope as
put
a
it,
motherfucker.
put it there, man. I can't see shit.
Can you tilt the screen a bit forward?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Sis got blah boy, sis got blah boy. Sis got blah boy, sis got blah boy.
Oh,
Yeah. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get rest to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side.
Drake should really stop dancing in his videos, man. I swear to God.
he's killing it. What are you talking about?
This is killing it. If you see someone like that in the club,
Cause I told him that we put that shit behind us, but I lied. Hey, look who I'm around, man. If I fucked up, I'ma be downtown, man. Full flow down, man. That's if I get caught, man. Push me to the edge, so it
Where's
really
this Block
ain't
Boy
my
guy?
motherfucking fault, man. I'm not
There.
to blame.
Where?
This fucking industry's
Like,
cutthroat.
He's the one who was just standing next to him the whole time.
We're already a minute into the song and he hasn't appeared.
You know how Drake works. Drake has a certain working process.
Okay.
And I'm out here with the
Drake,
she's like, if it's your song,
That's the guy right there.
I'm gonna
Works
do
in a
that.
mysterious way.
the guy's in the background, like in his own video. His name is first on the song. Like, it's Block Boy JB.
He's coming in. Look, he's coming in. He's doing the whole.
He's like a dancer in the video.
He's doing the dance, man. It's a dance.
Maybe that's his thing. Maybe
That
that's
is his thing. He dances.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah.
So he's not a singer or a rapper.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You guys need to get with the times. There he is.
You call late. It's already 2 minutes into the video, and 2 minutes into the song.
The shit is dope as a motherfucker.
I know it's hard.
Nigga play so he feelin' it. Pull up broad day with the canine shivering. Drop a nigga like he's littering. We at the door like we the delivering. He not a plug, he middleman. That nigga brown like cinnamon. I got them round like sugar and rocks. I should tell how you gas for I'ma spray him just like for a breeze. I'm a long way
Anyone who shakes Drake's hand is going places.
Nigga on the floor talking to the athlete. Mine I'm so close to the gun that I can steal the stash sheets.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive.
He even took over the hook.
He's like certain working
he
process.
took the chorus.
It ain't your song anymore.
There's a certain working
So
process.
I'm gonna help you out with your new song. Just you get 30 seconds and dance in the background.
His name is first, but he only got like 30 seconds. Like, come on. He got 16
Okay,
bars.
so Jeff, when you do a reaction video, you wait till the video's done, and then you do your reaction.
I don't care. We're not doing a reaction video.
Oh man.
Shit is dope. I like it.
The song is good.
I like their
Really
energy.
good.
They seem excited.
I just feel sorry for the guy.
You know what happened?
No, this is great for him.
Listen, here's what happened, man.
Okay.
Okay, wait, Nick
This
knows
guy,
what
what was his name?
I mean, this is what
Block
Drake.
Block Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lock boy.
Block Boy goes to Drake. He's like, I got this track, man. You know, I want to sing. I want to rap on it. He liked it. He's like, yeah, but let me change the beat a little bit. Brings his own beat in. Rap, makes it his own song.
No, No, but I took it. But you see, what it is what Drake does is he takes people that are moving, that are coming up new, and he collaborates with them and makes it his own thing, so that he gives that new energy.
Yeah.
And he's always been doing that.
That's what he did on More Life. More Life with his British rapper.
Yeah, that's why he stays more. But that's how he stays relevant. It's what he did with the Migos with the Versace song. Fetty Wap, he did that.
That's why it says "and." Like he's like, okay, I'm gonna hold your hand and do this thing, and then you can go and like fly. He's like, you can fly. No, but he's trying to help out. He seems like he's helping him out.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like he's helping the youth, Jeff.
Shut the fuck up with the youth.
He's helping the youth.
Nah,
he
just stole his song.
Yeah, because he's
it's
not.
like the guy probably didn't speak up. The guy could have spoken up, but nobody dared to speak up to him. Probably.
What are you gonna do? This is free promo. This guy's gonna do shows now. This guy is gonna make a lot of money off of this.
Now, how is he gonna rap all of Drake's shit?
Yeah, like he cannot play this song.
No,
like 30 seconds.
No, what they do, they get on stage, they play the song, and he's probably just gonna jump around and do the dance.
Well, because he's a dancer. Is that his?
He dances.
That's another thing, man.
Because the video is another story.
So
I thought it was good.
The video is dope.
But
if the guy whose song it actually is can dance, why do you fucking start with Drake, who looks like a 12-year-old at prom, dancing there?
Because you do it for the views. I mean, if you put the other guy first, it'll be like, where's Drake? And
exactly.
It'll be like, oh, Drake is only 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Here it's like 3 minutes of Drake, and then that's how you get your.
You stick around for the other guy.
Your target audience.
Yeah, I'll watch the other guy too now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, there he is. He's in the back. He's jumping around. Okay.
Yeah.
No, they did this right. They did very smart about this.
It's a cool video, man.
I just feel kind of sorry for the guy.
Hey, the guy's gonna be great now.
To be honest, don't feel sorry for him, man. He is Drake on his shit.
Yeah.
He will have a career for like a few months. He'll drop a second song without Drake. It will flop, and it will just be.
No, let's bear in mind.
That's what most of the time happens.
Let's bear in mind that Lil Pump has had longer.
Lil Pump
has had a longer career than a few months. So this guy's gonna last because Lil Pump done. He's done.
No.
He just wants to talk about love.
He does. He does. 6 months later, he's like, so.
This guy, I mean, look, this is a fire set.
You brought him in. I remember this.
And I was
6
right.
months ago.
And I was correct.
And we agreed that now I'm right.
Now he's going to jail.
Well, I completely agree with you. I didn't think he was going to succeed in life itself. He was going to succeed.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, this guy will have a longer career than 8 months.
Oh, yeah, maybe we can make a timeline. Do you think there's an expiration date?
So, I know what are you doing? Let's go. Lil Pump, read it.
Like,
that's what we're doing today.
Oh,
Lil Pump gets out of juvenile detention.
Look at that segue I gave.
And he shows off his new ankle monitor. So what I heard is that he had guns in his house and he shot him in his house, and that's why he got arrested. Yeah. And that's why he was detained for some time. And obviously now he has an ankle monitor.
How old is this kid?
I saw that TMZ video.
17.
Is he 17?
Yeah.
I thought he was.
I mean, of course. I mean, his vocabulary doesn't go further than Gucci
he was
Gang.
15 when he started. The video I showed you guys on the previous episode that we did, Viral Rappers, look it up.
Mm-hmm. And the article.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Which was stolen by Rolling Stone.
You need to, come on.
Is it not true?
No, in that episode, he was 15 in the video that I showed you.
15.
He was 15 at that time. In that video, so he just turned 17. But he was just turned 17. Like
15 explains a lot. It explains a lot.
Yeah, he's been out for just like a couple of years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I don't understand the whole.
Oh, me neither.
I don't understand.
Oliver is into this shit.
You need to understand that
Oliver
these young kids.
Maybe I don't need to understand it.
Are bringing in an energy.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I just don't. I don't know.
Like what? Explain to me what kind of energy. Like what is the energy?
It's kind of like this. Okay, let me try. Okay, here's how I see it. It's kind of like you have it's like Hannah Montana, right? Like you have these artists that make music specifically for children.
Yeah.
This is the rap version of that. That's what Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty's more that.
Lil
Yachty makes
Lil Yachty's more that.
But he's more wholesome, you know. Like he actually actively doesn't like he's a kid, and he does it. He has happy vibes, and he's like a kid, you know.
True.
Like you can tell that he's like doing stuff for his age group, but this guy is like.
There's a lot of angry children, though. Also.
I mean, of course, everyone's.
There's a lot of violent kids, and they listen
and
to
the
him.
internet.
This is badass Disney. That's what
badass Disney.
This is what it is. They listen
so
to him.
Like they combine.
Listen to one dude. Oh man, have you guys seen this guy? 9X9.
Tekashi.
Tekashi.
6ix9ine.
Oh god.
That's what it was.
Tekashi
Yeah.
69 is it?
Hey man, you know what?
He's scary.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He's got a couple of tracks that I'm like,
Really?
hey,
got
he's
some
moving
shit.
up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they pronounce then he changed his name because now you didn't read like
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
I
Yeah.
thought it was is this
Tekashi
another
6ix9ine.
Yeah, but
He's the one with the number
With a
Yeah.
69 on his
on
face.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the?
Mm.
Did you guys see his? You see it? You see the videos?
I
Music
haven't
videos?
watched
Music
it.
videos? Did you see it?
Let's look at some.
I
Or let's
Oh, the music
listen to
videos.
What's the
No, I
one?
haven't seen the music videos.
What's the one? Hold on. There's one.
oh my
Kuda.
God.
This is, okay, so pause this. Pause this. Pause it.
Let's get some context.
I just want to go on
Yeah.
record saying this is where I stop. This is too much
Okay.
for me. For me, I
Good
go.
to know.
This is
Good to know.
difficult. This is difficult. I couldn't do. I watched. I was like,
Wait.
no. I can't do
For
this
for
one.
people watching, listening to the audio, just look for Tekashi 69 Kuda, the official
in
music
the version that I looked at, it was nine. Whatever. It was different. This put his name different. We're gonna watch this now. We're gonna react to this.
We will react to the music.
Is
and
it-
everything?
Is that what we're doing today? This one.
Are we going
You're
in?
not with it.
I mean,
you
you-
suggested it.
Yeah, you
I'm
suggested.
just- okay, I wanna see your reaction.
No. Wait, how far does this shit go?
Yeah. 'cause, I mean,
Yeah,
It's
like-
just, no, it's just watch. It's fine. It's on YouTube, so
It makes
Yeah,
it
okay, yeah.
it's nothing on it.
All right, going in.
It's not like a porn video.
Mm.
Go.
No, watch it. Watch. You'll see what I mean.
Everybody else is locked up. We respect generation shit, bro. You fuck with the lottie dotties. You know they love the party, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nah, show you pay the way. She get keep saying the
It's really scary.
People really like this.
People like this guy a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Niggas running out they mouth, but they never pop out. I got the drop on your spot, everybody watch out. Oh my nigga on 50, so you know we hopped out. Mobbed out, outside, we gon' show what we about. Oh my niggas really gang bang, talk that damn slang. Rap about it, do the same thing, let you know.
Why are you looking at me? I told you I don't. I can't help you with this one.
We don't do the race.
Is he white? What is he?
Yeah, that was my.
Oh yeah, that's another. That's yeah.
He's dropping the N word.
Nah,
like
he's
10.
Yeah.
He's light skinned.
He's light skinned.
I mean, you can clearly he has some
like-
sort of pass. So we can't really debate it.
I mean, a lot of people get a pass nowadays.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look who he's around, you
He
can't.
looks like.
I mean, what are you gonna tell him? What are you gonna say? You can't say. There's nothing to say.
Damn it. How do we get to this point?
This is.
I get it.
And how long is this song?
It's too long, isn't it?
It's super long.
You're already. It's only 2 minutes.
I'm
It's 2.5 minutes.
highly uncomfortable.
It's too long. Yeah, it was hard for me to sit through two of them.
It's good that you do your like research.
Yeah, but you know, I think this is a problem with a lot of these.
Let's take a break.
This is the
Music
problem.
is
The
too
problem with
bad,
a lot of these
actually.
kids.
No, the music
Oh,
isn't too bad.
What?
Like the music itself. If you have the video next to it and you see
The video makes it worse.
Yeah.
the music, not the lyrics, the music.
The lyrics are also
Separately,
like,
the lyrics are another
lyrics are a
story.
different thing.
But I don't. What I'm trying to like, when I
The
try to
beats on it, I'm
understand,
telling you. I don't have a problem with them with the music.
Yeah,
it's more like for me, it's like more of a
Not all of it though.
we don't know.
Not
No,
all of it
it's
though.
the-
One day he's there.
the whole aesthetic of the thing. You're like, okay, it's like it's a white kid
it's,
with
yeah.
rainbows in his teeth.
Yeah, but he's not
Yo,
white.
He's not.
what is he? Like,
Not that it matters, but if he's gonna drop the N word, I get it.
No,
It's
but
like,
he's
you
not
know,
white.
you gotta-
He's not.
He's not white
No.
because he's American. Everyone's not white, I guess. Right?
No, he's not.
No, man.
He's
but
African American. That's what he is.
just
Yeah, but light skin. That's it.
he's like a logic guy.
That's him.
like Logic, or,
He's
like Logic, or like Halsey. They're all, everyone's black. now.
Halsey is not black.
Okay, and a turn.
Halsey,
They're gonna return from.
Yeah, let's get back to this music thing.
Very
turn
confusing.
back.
No.
Right.
But this is very.
No, but that was not even it. It was just
It's more like.
it's so
violent,
much.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
But
I don't get why the guns have to be.
No,
in
You
the
see,
video. I
man-
mean, you
puppies?
could talk about them, but you have to put them in. The
that's a lot to
video.
handle.
these are your guys.
Man,
But is he?
stop it. That's not true. That didn't. No.
You know, but that's the problem with a lot of these kids, man. The age of rappers breaking through is becoming so young now with this style of music coming up and the streaming that a lot of these people aren't aware about like media and whatnot and what to put out there, whatnot. And they think, and they're like,
but these kids,
they're extremely hard. They're trying extremely hard to sort of push this image.
Aren't these people, these kids are actually hyper aware of media? I would think.
Yeah, for sure.
But
they don't know
anything
what they
else in
shouldn't
this.
be doing.
Well, because they
know how it works.
No, but the kid, he's
They're not
wearing.
mature.
Yeah, okay,
He's wearing an oversized like red bandana. Like they're trying to do this gangster thing, but it's because they know what gangster rap like looks like, sounds like. They have all these guys who are actually in it that they can now look at and be like, oh, cool, I want to look like, Ice Cube or something.
Not thinking of the consequences. That's what it is. It's a
like,
consequence thing.
That's kind of the instant gratification of hyper media.
So we're just not gonna talk about his hair.
Like what do you want to say about his hair?
Like the rainbows is another thing, but I think like, what I see with a lot of these kids,
we're just gonna act like that.
I think what happened is like
all these kids now have weird.
They're out of ideas. He combined like this punk rock thing, like I'm just gonna dye my hair all these colors, and then also be a gangster, like what I think gangster rap looks like, and then it's like I need an oversized red bandana, some guns, some puppies, and some chicks around, and then you get this.
What do we think about this? Punk rap wave thing. Like
I'm cool with the aesthetic of it.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's here to last.
No, but that's what you were saying about the careers like shooting off.
It's because there's no structure. There's no.
And it's not.
I mean, he also has. Because we just saw we saw when you go back, when you put him in Google. If you just go back when we went in Google.
You said he switched his.
No, one of the first results. We saw. Was if you scroll, didn't we see like a story about him? No, not about him. About the other guy.
But Tekashi.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it was. Here. See here. Fan claims Tekashi 6ix9ine choked him at mall.
Ugly God clears the air.
Stuff like this. Also, he has a sexual misconduct thing going on there.
But a lot of them do.
He as well. Like. All of these guys have one.
Yeah, but I think it's also they kind of glorify all this pop culture shit. Like it's people who've watched, I don't know, they watch Pulp Fiction, all this other stuff, and they're like, "Wow, it's cool to be like noisy and like violent," and like it feels like they're in a GTA. Like, they have this like, okay, my life has to look like GTA, and I'm just gonna, do that.
And another thing I don't understand, man. Another thing I really don't understand is like all these rappers getting caught with like gang-related stuff, drugs and whatnot. You got all this money. You're rich now. Get the fuck out of there, man. Like really?
Yeah, because I mean, it's not a good look, right? It's sort of like, do you want to stay in it or?
But
also, you're telling
I get like they're friends, the people they hang around with, the people that've been around for a
while.
But
you need to stop being
Just don't get involved. you can
stop.
still see the same people, not be involved in that shit. Like
it was. They said that. I remember when it was with when Cardi B was in the Breakfast Club. They talked about this. He talked about how she, is beefing still with these people, but they live in another neighborhood. And Charlamagne was like, "Why do you still go? Why do you still go there?" But what she said was, she doesn't have any friends in the place she lives now. She lives in this nice, rich.
I get like you can't really.
There.
It's hard to make friends when you're
there.
She
goes back.
Has another problem with gangs now. Like some gang wants to get her for some shits he did or said.
I would fucking move to Turkey or some shit. Like I'd fucking deuce out completely. Like I'd fucking just go.
Yeah, but at the same time, man, it's true. You can't really make friends. You don't know who are your real friends when you're that rich and at that level. Everybody wants to associate with you.
Talk about it, Nick. Nick knows what that life is like.
Yeah, man, it's a hard life.
But this punk, I want to get back to this punk rock, punk hip hop thing. Like you guys really.
What are we calling it?
I don't punk rap or something.
Yeah,
shit.
It's punk
Emo
rap, just like we called it in the
There's
article.
a lot of names like.
I thought
it has like that flame that punk rock had, where it's like just we're just gonna burn shit and see what happens.
But that
which worked.
Maybe it's because we're looking at punk rock in like a perspective.
Sense. Yeah.
It felt like it had more of a purpose and more structure.
Sure.
Yeah, it was politically driven.
Yeah, this is just random as fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not seeing
this
it yet.
is not politically driven.
No, because if you
this is emotionally driven.
Well, emotional, but also it's sort of like. I don't really see a philosophy behind it. Like,
No,
what are they?
there's
Because
none.
you look at all these punk bands from before, and you're like, okay, these guys were, I don't know, you get treated like shit at work, or like the wages in the 80s in London or whatever.
No.
Some
There's a
real stuff where
queen.
you're like, this
They
is
don't want
there's
that.
like a queen, there's like, we don't want to include a certain kind of people here or there, and then people get angry and they're like, okay, this is not cool, I'm gonna go against it. But we don't know what they're angry at.
I
think
feel like
they're
it's a
just angry.
rebellion against like
Rebellion,
old
it's-
rappers sometimes.
Oh, but
That could
definitely,
be-
definitely,
really-
definitely.
That
That's
could be
a
a
good
part.
reason.
That's,
Because do you know how they all talk about these older rappers?
oh, they don't give a
They
fuck.
this.
I mean, I feel
Like,
like they
okay.
have no respect.
No, they don't. Especially Lil Yachty's very vocal about that.
Xxxtentacion,
Yeah.
as talented as he is, he's got a body of work of about 5 tracks,
Yeah.
and he's already saying like, "Oh, don't never compare me to Tupac. I'm more talented than him, better than him." And
Yeah.
bro,
I mean,
Yeah, but they
you've,
all say
you've
that.
released 5
Yeah,
things.
but like Tentacion is an example of, and Lil
But they
Vert
also Yachty
are-
too. Yachty's been
and
very
Yachty
vocal.
also
very-
like they
Yachty's
are
been very
examples
vocal
of
about that.
these emo rappers, punk rappers that are really rooted in emotional stuff, like their emotions, bringing that out and going for the more darker emotions and making sense in that way. But
Yeah.
these newer guys, they are just random as
You have a
fuck.
bunch of, one of them
Yeah.
recently died. That was a
Um,
big.
Oh,
Lil
the one who
Peep.
popped
Lil
pills.
Peep.
Lil Peep.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
was
sad,
a
man.
whole thing on
It was
the
like
internet. He passed
20.
away.
Yeah.
That's really
He was
sad.
saying
you
that
know?
he's in that same group of like these
Yeah,
people online.
it's the
that are
face
doing this,
tattoos
yeah.
and the grills.
But
and the-
he was also more in the vein of Tentacion. Like
Yeah.
his songs were emotional, were punk, but also you felt like you hear that it was really from a certain place. It was not just random
yeah.
anger or
That's-
random sadness. Like it
Yeah.
was pointed at something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I can relate more to his music or Tentacion. Like, you hear it and you're like, okay, I know what he's. Like, you can relate it to like an actual.
Well, they say
feeling
that
of
they're the outcasts and they're making music for the outcasts. I think back,
That's a very
if
good
you look
point.
at older rappers, they were always making music for like, if you listen to this, you're cool. You're part of that clique. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
The gang thing or whatever.
That
And now it's like we're making music for everyone that's not that.
Yeah, but
That's what
then
they're
if you
trying-
make music for everyone who's not that, then everybody becomes that. You know,
yeah.
because they sort of.
One of
But
it
that's the
was
same with the
popular,
hipster culture,
Yeah.
right? Isn't it? Like, hey,
Are
we're
we-
going back to.
We're going to.
No, seriously though.
attack it.
No, really.
Yeah, that-
Honestly,
that
Yeah,
is-
for sure. It's
but
true.
this has always been the discussion, the thing. You
The
don't like this
mainstream.
guy,
Yeah.
but
Which guy? Why do you always
Childish
have to-
Gambino.
Oh my
What does he
Jesus!
have to
Every
do with
episode.
this?
Because you
Go ahead.
need to like him. You'll get
Open
there.
your heart.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Well, you know what, man?
Tell me about this guy.
We never let Jeff explain.
No,
Let him
please,
explain.
please.
We-
I
I always
don't
explain.
actually know
I
what you
always-
think about it,
but-
so I'd like to.
Like,
The-
I
the
mean, about
reason
this
why I bring him
Childish
up-
Gambino thing, yeah.
The reason why I bring him up is because
I know
artists
what,
like
I know what
him-
he's gonna say. That's why.
artists like him always keep saying this shit. They keep saying like, we're making music for these people that are underserved.
But my
and that kind of stuff.
problem with him is that he doesn't really do that.
He doesn't really represent the.
Yeah.
Other people really do that.
does
He
it in a
doesn't,
fake
and then
way.
he says that he does.
But-
and
So
that's
your
the
problem
But
is
that's
the
why I'm bringing
authenticity.
him up. Like I agree with that. Like he says he's doing it for those people. He's not doing it. Like that's what the thing. That's what I
He's
mean.
doing
with-
it for some kid whose mom is an interior designer.
Yeah, no, but I had the same.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
that's-
You had
Yeah.
the same with the Elvis.
Yeah.
Presley,
that doesn't.
You know.
Macklemore does kind of the
Yeah.
same
Oh
thing.
God, don't even start
Like,
with that.
all of
one.
Macklemore,
these-
man.
Yeah, man.
Shit,
What does he
man.
do?
No, but I see. I don't know.
He's also one of those guys that says he's making music for these underserved groups, but basically not doing it for them. It's more just
Well,
random.
because you can
popular
actually
shit.
Yeah.
monetize exclusion that way. You're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, shout out to all my. It was like Avril Lavigne when she came out with her stuff. I could never relate to it, but she was actively trying to be like punk and like, for a certain kind of girl. But if you don't, it's not authentic. I think sometimes, and that's the thing that bothers me.
She had a lot of dudes as fans
I mean, it
too.
was more like I could.
funny.
Yeah, I mean, she is super
You
cool
were- I had
still,
a
but I
friend
could
who had
never relate to her.
'Cause-
Like it didn't. Her music never spoke to me, And I get the same
Nah.
with like Gambino or something. Like I respect what he does because he.
Why?
I mean, like he's just whatever he's doing his thing, but it's more like I can't
He's
relate
making
to it because it
decent
doesn't.
music.
Hey, you guys want to watch the new trailer for Atlanta? It's out.
We can watch it in a second. Let's continue this.
I don't want to watch more videos anymore. I'm
okay,
sick
but
and
you're
tired
losing
of this video thing
Losing
now.
thread.
Oh, okay.
But like it,
But this, I don't know where this is going. See, that's my question. Is like, but I think it shows.
Well, it has no structure. There's no.
Yeah, but I think it shows how a lot of people are feeling now.
These kids, they come up and then they're about to go to.
Okay.
They just get famous. They just get famous and then they're already about to go to jail.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
They get famous while they are in trial. Like
because but it's not sustainable. But it's this whole idea of like instant gratification. Like, okay, you have this many Instagram followers, you have rainbows in your teeth and in your hair, you have guns and puppies. Like everybody's gonna be like, they're gonna look at you. Even we just added views to his video. Even if we don't, it's true. Like you think we don't understand it, but you go find out what it is, and it's sort of like that idea that like art is supposed to make you think these guys are like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing, or they just do the thing where everyone's like, what? And that's what they want, I think.
You know who's dope? Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd.
Never heard of this guy.
He's part of the same
person.
Let's listen to
learn,
You know, like a couple of them, as I said, are not bad, man.
Nick's tired of this.
But one more thing about this punk shit. Like,
It's
you're not punk if you call yourself punk, right? Like that was the.
I don't know.
That's what I understood about punk.
Yeah, but it's like people saying that you're a hipster when you. I mean, I know some people who are very close to me who wear big glasses because they just can't see, and then you get called a hipster for wearing a vintage jacket and glasses. When it's like, I mean, I bought the jacket because it wasn't made in China, and I literally can't see, so I have these glasses on, and and then you have to. It's like this meta authenticity.
You know a hipster when you see it.
You know what? Yeah, but the thing is, it's always a question of authenticity. It's like you see someone who is like, they're doing their thing or they're trying to be edgy, And then when you try to be edgy, I think that's what Gambino kind of triggers in some people is that you're like, okay, dude,
Wale
like,
does that.
You're
well.
Wale?
Yeah, I mean, he was on Community for like, it's like, dude,
You cannot go from Community directly to bars.
Nah.
Exactly.
And expect everybody to
but what I noticed is like he has separate accounts for his Childish Gambino stuff and his Donald Glover stuff.
Of course.
It's like two personas.
Well, because he is
so that one is fucking fake.
But
the Childish Gambino persona is not real.
That's not bad. He's trying to do a David Bowie thing where there's like one, there's David Bowie, then there's like Ziggy Stardust.
Everybody,
6 of them, but you're not David Bowie.
Everybody's trying to do that. Nicki
David
Minaj was
Bowie
also
was
throwing
always
around
David Bowie.
personas.
Yeah, but he was. But he also never pretended that he wasn't. That he was something else. He just did the thing.
Yeah.
And he had like
Love
a different
Scars.
persona per album, but it's hard to.
Love Scars is a good song.
That's a different thing, though.
They
He's not trying to do
No.
the social cultural movement that Childish
No.
Gambino claims to be doing. Just by wearing shirts with cool holes in them and shit.
Cool holes or no shirt on Jimmy
No
Kimmel.
shirt. And not
Childish
taking
Gambino.
showers.
I wish he
and
would wear a
taking the
shirt. I'm
taxi.
like, I don't need to not.
That was the rollout. That was the rollout of the
Like,
album.
That kind
that
of killed it
was
for me. I was
weird.
like,
Man.
dude,
It
you're
was,
just.
it was hilarious.
It was weird, cause like Jim Morrison used to not wear shirts, but that was like a different era. And this is like, dude,
different
take a
style,
shower,
though.
put a shirt on, and stop squealing. Your pants are too tight. Like, I can't deal.
Jesus.
Anyway, what is this? Triple Red, Big Red? What's his
Trippie
name?
Redd.
Wow.
we're introducing Anissa to a whole new
Trippie
culture.
Redd is dope, man. Trippie Redd I like.
He's pretty dope.
Hello.
Trippie is good
Alright.
music.
Happy to be here.
And he seems more structured. I don't.
Trippie
I
Redd.
mean, okay, hold on. Before you play this.
Oh, yeah, a
I
little
have a
context.
Question. How many tracks does he have released? Is he?
He has a bunch.
What do you mean by more structured?
Like not arrested or something.
He hasn't choked anyone yet.
I haven't heard. Can you put can we look at? I haven't heard that he's been.
So there's a checklist. Does he have face tattoos, grills? Has he been arrested?
Everyone has that
Yeah, he has
nowadays.
Has he strangled anyone in the past?
I haven't
2
heard
weeks?
of it. Like, oh, he's in jail or.
And is he?
might have something.
How old is this kid?
18,
17,
18.
14, 18?
Okay, so he's an adult. Hey, but I mean, I thought more structure. You meant like with his music releases and whatnot. Because a lot of
No.
these rappers, they're becoming famous over like 3-4 tracks, and that's why there's no longevity, I think, in this business for them because they don't know, like they don't upload.
Yeah, you're supposed to build
constantly.
a body of work.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also, it seems like they're not thinking about the long run
Like,
of
Oh,
making
they're not, they
progress.
don't care. They just
Describe
make music,
yourself.
make music, and then when they get picked up, the label backs
Yeah.
them a little bit for
Yeah.
like a year because they know they're probably not gonna last.
Yeah, and I feel like they don't have as strong a
What?
message.
What, Jeff?
What does it say?
How can you just describe yourself as a loner who was always popular?
I mean, I was like that, sort of in high
No,
school.
I think
No.
this is better.
How does that work?
No,
I
it
think
doesn't work.
I think this one is even. Weil was also an affiliate of the Bloods street gang and attended high school in Canton, where he achieved a 4.0 GPA. I don't understand how that one works.
Yo!
I mean, he's trying to be
Okay.
everybody and anybody at the same time, which is the whole inclusive. But
That's
then,
the thing I need to.
Like
No, but he's trying
Hey,
to
I
be
get it,
everything.
but,
He's
but
like,
how can you be in the Bloods and be an
You could be
outcast?
smart.
I mean, like be a loner.
How can you be in the
Yeah,
blood
'cause
and
you
have a
automatically
GPA
have-
4.0 doesn't bother anybody?
how?
Hey man, maybe he was the one doing the math on the
These-
on the drugs and shit. I
These
don't
two
know.
things, like a blood and a 4.0 GPA, and then also a loner and always popular.
That one I understand. That makes sense.
no, but that's sort of he's trying to appeal to a bunch of people. I guess.
Extrovertedly popular, but on the inside he felt alone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Simple.
Okay.
I know people like that.
You listen to his music.
Yeah, let's check his music.
That's
See if it.
New
See how it
experience.
makes us
See
feel.
if it reflects that. I know this one, yeah, of course.
It's very popular.
Is it a
Yeah.
sample or something?
Nope.
The music video is very good.
Super cool.
His music.
See,
is
I
very-
knew you would like it because of the neon.
Oh, I know the song. I know the song. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's listen.
The music video is really good.
It's
He
dope.
has this Ray Shremmer, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
A little bit of Young Thug in it also. Like, yeah, he's a mix of a lot of.
But you can hear that he's 18. It's kind of cool.
Very good.
He's wearing a red sweater on purpose, right?
He's wearing a
Red sweater on purpose, right?
Oh, I like this kid.
He still has that lo-fi hip hop thing or that distorted hip hop thing going on,
Yeah.
but it's clean, it's clear. You can.
And the video's really fucking cool.
Do you hear that bass line in the background? That's nice. I like that.
But see, when I listen to his music, I get the feeling that he actually knows how to make music.
Yeah.
He's something like on a basic level.
Or
He has
he,
an idea of what he's doing.
or he has the right team.
Or someone behind, someone
Yeah.
doing something correctly. He's not been arrested. So that's a big point.
No,
of it.
yeah.
There's
And
no
you,
like stories of him choking someone. You know, it's like it's fun.
And I'm sure he's done a lot of shit, but they
that's
don't
cool.
put it on social media like
The
that.
video is really cool.
the video's
The
like
video
really
is
well put
incredibly
together.
good. That's what I liked about it. The video is really
It's
well done.
simple, doesn't
I like
do
it.
too much, but it look the effects are.
There's a girl with a samurai sword. I mean, that's always a win.
It's very Tarantino of him.
So
You can tell his parents put him on Tarantino.
I mean,
You
it
can tell
seems.
his parents put him on that Tarantino.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, all these kids watch Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill, at least.
Kill Bill.
For sure. Yeah, of course.
I think the kids you're talking about are 22 now.
No. These are kids who watched it like way
This
too
dude's
early.
18.
This guy's 18.
I know.
But if you
that's
look
what I'm
at-
saying, his parents put him on
No, but
Tarantino.
Yeah, he's.
I like
good,
this.
actually.
now we're quiet. Like,
It was good.
We
He
like
was
this.
good. He killed it.
The
Is he
videos.
with, is
awesome.
he independent or is he
He's with a
signed by a
label.
label?
They're all sort of.
He's with a label.
What's it? Which?
Elliot Gray.
It says Universal.
Yeah. it's
Yeah, he's with
probably
Universal. Okay.
some-
Yeah, but
Universal.
still, you know.
Oh yeah, that Ponzi scheme they do.
Yeah, for sure.
You
They're
guys
like,
on
oh,
the
we have
side, on the side.
50 labels. So, you know, we're actually all part of our label.
And one of them is a leech. You know, one of them is a leech.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the same
They don't
thing.
do anything. They just
Singer,
take money.
It's the
songwriters
same
or
thing the
something.
phone companies do in this country.
Yeah, for
Like you
sure.
have all these small phone companies, but really they're all part of one big phone company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go into that.
It's one big
No,
pocket,
people
man.
don't live in this
No, it's
country. I don't
true.
know how it works.
No, but it's
okay,
true.
so like
It's-
KPN, you know, like Labara and Leica,
Yeah.
they're all part of KPN.
yeah, because you
Yeah.
can tell.
What you do is you go to KPN and you tell them you want like the data, the service.
Yeah.
There's
And
a-
you rebrand it and sell it. And that's different. That's what you did.
And then
that's
there's the
what they did
TV,
here.
internet,
Trippie Redd,
phone combo, like Ziggo
Yeah.
and Vodafone together. And all
Yeah,
that shit.
exactly. And Simeo.
That's what his labels are doing.
That's what labels do. They have a label and then
His labels are
you
like
start a label
telecommunications.
under another label, under another label, under
That's how
another
it
label.
Like all these kids get their own labels. Like it's candy right now.
Yeah, they're like, oh, cool, you want to be your own, then do it. They're like,
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
buy yourself something nice.
And then some person manages you and gets you shows and stuff, and they take 50% of your money
Managers.
at least.
Hey,
But this Trippie Redd kid also has cool songs with
I'm gonna
Travis.
try
and
to.
like
Yeah.
That's
he
what
has
he's trying to do.
he has really good.
Yeah, we're just like in managers. Oh, no, but this video is.
You ain't getting
really
a
great.
contract,
When
right?
did this come out?
You're not getting a contract.
last year
Yeah.
June. But he has also awesome
But now with
songs
videos.
But see, the music videos are a big part of it as well. I think.
This one was also pretty good.
Yeah, no, but a
Like,
lot
they
of
really
these
drive the track.
rappers are getting famous on SoundCloud, where you
Yeah,
don't
but
see their videos.
Right.
So people are vibing along with their music.
Hmm.
All of
First
all of
and
these
foremost.
guys have like major followings on SoundCloud already or other places. They don't need.
Hey,
They don't need
YouTube.
to. Yeah.
Okay.
the other day I was having this conversation, man. You know how there's so many more artists now than there were in the past, and every single one of them has like like a couple of million followers.
At least.
There's huge followings. There's so much. There's such a pool to choose from. And then still, if something you say is not for you or you don't listen, you're a hater. Like
Yeah,
how?
but that's the thing. Is like if you don't if you don't like everything, then you're automatically a hater. That's sort of the idea.
Yeah, but I'm like, I can't like everything. This
of
is not
course.
even made for me.
Well, you can try.
I don't have rainbow
You can try.
face.
Put in more effort.
Rainbow
Shut up.
face.
I don't have rainbow face.
No, I think it's I think that's right, but I think it's also just with certain artists that are like ubiquitous, where it's sort of like they're like Coca-Cola. It's like, how do you not like Coca-Cola? Like, that's kind of what it is. I
Yeah,
think.
but that's always been
like
the
if they're
thing.
really
There was
really,
like
really big
You
Madonna.
can
artists.
say that
and
with
stuff.
Jay-Z, Madonna.
Yeah, of course.
Like
Because like
pop stars, like Taylor Swift. I could understand if people say that.
To be honest, I get mad when people say like, I don't like Jay-Z. I don't know. I'm like, do you
Yeah,
know
of
what
course.
he's saying?
But that's that's the whole
You
Coca-Cola
understand?
effect.
But
thing.
that's the
That's
whole
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing.
So I get it. The kids are
But
mad
these
if you shit on
guys,
Tekashi or something.
they're trying to be like craft beers, you know, like you have the big beer brand. And
Craft
then they're
beer.
they're all you know, they're all
that's
it's
like
true.
Yeah.
They're all
That's a
like
good
going like, oh, you want
analogy.
this like kind of bitter rainbow kind of looking kid. It's like, okay, cool. Then there's like for the specific thousands of followers on. I mean, they're pretty big on Instagram as well, right? Most of them, because they
Yeah,
have
no,
an
they're
aesthetic
huge
to
on
hold up.
Instagram.
If they don't take pictures of what they're doing, that's a big part of it. I think the visuals are a big part of it as well.
Which is what's
On
been
top of the
giving them-
music.
Hey, have you heard about this Instagram police?
What?
This is a new thing where people are saying like the police is now on Instagram all the time.
No, that's the
which,
FBI
um,
and
the
everybody
reason-
knows
Wait, the
that.
actual police?
Yeah, they're policing these
like some
these
Blade
rappers
Runner
and
shit.
stuff. Because
Oh, but they've been doing that for years. They've been
who's
doing that
that?
for years.
Who's the guy who was like live
I mean,
on
yeah, look,
Instagram
you gotta
slinging
do it.
guns? Like they were
That's
like,
several
they're
of
going, wait, hold on. let me finish my story. He was slinging guns, and then he got arrested. Like police entered his place and stuff because of that live stream while he was on live stream.
Yeah, but I mean
Which
that
one was
makes
that?
sense. Obviously, the police would
I
look
did hear
at
about
an
that.
Instagram.
I heard about
But
that.
these kids should not be stupid.
But
Like,
this is-
No,
yeah,
for
they're being
sure.
stupid,
people
but there's
watch
new
your
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
But
for
like
sure.
police was there. They
No.
were watching their shit. Like, it's-
Obviously,
or someone
somebody
snitched.
tipped the police and said, "Hey, look at this kid's live stream."
I mean, it's easy
fucking
for a
up.
policeman to go on Instagram and
But-
be like, "Yo, this is wrong," and we're around the block from his house. Let's just go.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, motherfucker just shot up a school in Florida. The FBI got a tip and then act on it. No, I think it's
Yeah.
important that we have a full picture here, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
FBI got a tip, didn't act on it, but a kid's on Instagram.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Doing something
That's
stupid,
true.
and then they do listen to the tip.
Yeah,
my
but
point?
it's that's
see
yeah,
the-
but that's a different. That's
the
a
kid is
different.
also black and the rapper, or maybe in.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
help
You
him.
got the difference between that
Well,
and
that's
then
what
this.
I
You
was
know,
trying to say subtly, but then you had to actually
I'll
do the
just
whole-
say it. Just say it, like,
I mean, you got to remember
I
it's
was trying to
the
be
U.S., but we don't have to talk about
No, but who was
That's the
that? I
whole
don't forget
thing.
who. I do forget who it was.
I don't know.
There was
I
this
have no idea who it
Well,
was.
the
It
internet.
could be any one of 7 guys.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
like, what I know, more people have done that, but
Yeah,
just
of
maybe
course.
not recently and been arrested recently.
But that's kind
no
of the
on
thing
live
with
on
the-
live Instagram.
Okay,
just
maybe
on
The
not.
Instagram-
police stormed it. Like they were on live, and then the police stormed the place apparently, and he kept filming. It was like live. And based on the fact that they were slaying, they had these guns around in the house, on the live.
I mean, that's a fair enough
Stupid.
reason to.
Stupid fuck.
People used to
Just
get
don't
caught
do it.
later, but now. But that's the thing. They want to do.
But which
everything
with the
instantly.
question, then I also have which state was it? Because in many states that's illegal. So what's your problem?
No, but it's
There's
more
no
like.
problem. But I'm like, hey, it's funny. I think that the police is live.
What
Instagram
state?
live,
What
they're
state was
saying.
it?
I mean, it would be
And
weird if they
especially in
weren't.
your house, and in several states that's legal.
Mhm.
So what? So leave them alone.
Alright.
You made that law. Then leave 'em
Anyway,
alone.
we're not here. We're not here to talk about that.
You started it.
Yeah, it's your own fault, man.
Where's my
You got
water?
me into it.
Where's my water?
There's water near you.
This is what I'm drinking
There's
the whole
water.
time. It's
You can
not
have my
even-
water if you want.
Continue.
I have. I
I
have.
need to
one.
hydrate.
But
What else do you want to introduce to us?
What's that one?
what else do I want to? You bring us some of your stuff. We were supposed to talk about your
No,
thing.
no.
Can you give?
What do
some
you mean
water to
next
Nick?
episode?
Nick needs to hydrate.
No, wait.
What do you mean? Well, Tesla, right? Has a.
So you're gonna make the
Oh, they
jump
launched
from.
the car into space.
Did they launch some shit into space? What did they launch?
Yeah. Or not? Yeah.
It was the Tesla Model 3 came out and it crashed or some
space?
shit. That's what
Well,
happened.
that's the one that
Oh.
they launched onto Mars
Wait.
right now.
Wow, we're confused.
I know. No, I'm not confused. I know there's something. There was like a Mars.
That's the shit.
rocket.
That's the shit.
Yeah,
after
People are
crash
obsessed
report.
with launching stuff into space, man.
Yeah, but that's always been the thing. It's a way of overcompensating.
You guys.
Like,
being
listen
human.
up, man.
Oh, shit, it's true.
The car just
Like,
came
I
out.
played
and
this
already,
trivia game, and it's like this woman was the first deaf woman to go to space, and this guy was the first. I don't know.
But people like to do that. It's
Like, why?
because
Why
it's
would
like
you send
it's a human thing. You want to be the first to. I mean, people want to be first to comment on YouTube. You want to be first to win an Oscar as a one-legged unicyclist or whatever.
Wow.
So people want to do that. They want to be first. So
I know, but it's not about
Like-
the people. It's like the scientists are sending these people up.
yeah, but I
Why-
think
why-
I feel like scientists have a different motive.
They send a dog,
Then-
and then they send monkeys, and then they send.
Yeah, because
like,
you got to test it out, right? You never know.
you
You never try.
gotta test it
You don't,
out.
like you don't know.
What are they testing out this
Right.
time?
Well, I mean, they're just breaching
Well,
the
let's
boundaries
see.
of space.
You read it.
You're just taking
Oh,
it further
yeah,
until
okay.
you can safely go.
What
to the
happened?
moon,
Paraphrase.
whatever.
Okay, this guy drove his own car, like it was not automatic or anything, but he crashed it. And the problem is that when he crashed it, the passenger on the passenger seat, his arm got into the window and blocked the glove compartment. He couldn't open it manually. He needed to use the screen and the software to do it, but the car was totaled. Like,
Wait a minute. So it's like
I'm
a
not
following, I'm not following.
Wait. So is the
Yeah.
car? The car is semi like computer?
Yeah.
Like, autonomous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the cars
but-
are.
so
You can drive in autopilot mode,
Right.
so the car can drive for itself for a limited capacity, so it can do certain things itself.
Mm,
But this guy drove his own car.
Mhm.
He was driving it himself,
okay.
and he crashed. He totaled it, just destroyed the whole car.
Because he
like,
was just driving.
Okay,
like,
and then
he
what
could-
happened? And then what happened?
That
he
looks bad.
he tried to get into the glove compartment to
Why?
get his stuff. I don't know why. That he didn't say why.
Just get out.
drugs.
Just get out of the car. Okay.
Something.
Maybe
Okay.
he
You
was
tried to get
okay.
in the glove compartment, and then what happened?
And because the passenger, something with the his arm shattered the glove box or some shit like that.
Okay.
He couldn't open it, and now he's complaining to Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla.
Oh wait. So
that there should be a manual way to open.
so the
that.
glove compartment was sealed shut like electronically.
Probably
Oh,
something
because you have
like
to like put in a
Bad.
code or some shit.
because in the
That's
new
really bad.
Teslas,
We're saying
almost
that-
everything is controlled through the screen.
So it's some Black Mirror. Blade
actually,
Runner.
yeah.
Okay. So the car, you think that?
That show is overrated.
Yeah. Okay,
Ooh,
but the concept.
Hold on, man. Let's not go into that.
No, but
Jesus Christ.
Grossly overrated.
Okay.
The
okay,
last
hold
season
on.
or everything?
The whole
before?
concept.
Come on,
Grossly overrated.
Oliver, why are you doing this?
Okay, stop.
Well,
Next episode.
yeah.
No,
we
but
might
I
need to
You
mean-
do
need
that.
the
yeah.
time to explain this to you.
Yeah,
But
no,
like,
but it's a
listen,
bit
man.
dangerous.
For 10 years, people have been saying this is gonna happen,
Yeah, but this
and
was
then they're like, "Oh, let's do it."
yeah, but this is like this crash is this guy's own fault. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
of course,
but
but the fact that you
the
can't,
system
whatever,
malfunctioned.
for whatever reason, wanting to open the glove box is like, okay, you crash your, okay, anyway. Besides the fact, like, why aren't you just getting out of the car? It's like, you should be
he
able
was
to
he
open
was
it.
he was completely safe. Only thing he had was swollen right ankle from
Okay.
the gas pedal, just trying to hit that. Other than that, completely fine. If you see the car, the pictures,
It looks awful.
crazy, but everybody was safe in it. Like it's really one of the safest cars, he says at least.
Okay, but
So-
what if you like have, what if your inhaler's in the glove compartment and
Then
you
you're
can't
fucked.
open it? What if, like, what if he wasn't safe?
Exactly.
You kind of wonder.
Mike.
That's
Yeah,
that's why
like closer.
Elon Musk now
It's good?
tweeted
Okay.
like this guy gives tweets for this kind of shit. Like
Does he care?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Because
he seems like a weird guy. Like
I mean,
he
for
sold
sure, but-
flamethrowers for fun.
I
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be uncomfortable. Like, I wouldn't want to get into a car that won't open.
Let's think about that. He sold flamethrowers for fun.
Recently, huh?
Yeah.
Not like a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, not like a side hustle from back in the
No,
day.
no, like recently.
No.
Like he
Yeah.
owns Tesla, but he did
No,
this
no, I heard about this too.
recently.
Yeah.
Because
It's like, oh, what did you? What did you do this weekend? Oh, I just, I just sold a few
We've
flamethrowers.
got these serial
I was
entrepreneurs, man. This guy used to teach me, one of my old professors, and every month I get an email like, I have this company now, and I closed that, and now I have this company.
like, I'm selling
I have this
flamethrowers.
Yeah, and it's weird. Sometimes
You know
it's
that-
weird stuff, and then he became a DJ, and then okay,
You
Oh,
know
there's
that,
people like that.
The
there's,
jack of all
you know there's
trades.
also a word of that. It's called tax evasion and fraud.
Hey, don't do that.
Start a company, start a company.
money laundering.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say serial entrepreneur.
no.
Serial
You said that
entrepreneur.
already.
Yeah,
Okay, but okay. So then, what's like when this happened this week? recently?
Yeah.
And what's the
Yesterday.
update? So the guy, is he trying to like? Did he go to court?
I
About
mean,
this?
everybody
What's
wants to get, everybody wants to get all fancy
Everybody
with,
wants
this,
a
with this
piece.
tech shit. But you see,
What's your problem? What, talk about
the
it.
flying
Talk
car
about it.
fantasy, cars that do shit by themselves.
Flying cars will not
Yeah, but
happen.
dude, this thing, it's been there forever.
Flying cars will not happen.
I told you that.
I mean, you've seen Back to the Future, right? The whole idea of this kind of, people that we want to try and see what we can do better and faster.
I mean, he's
and-
alive, but yeah, you can't open your glove
I
compartment.
mean, he
bitch.
could also not be alive, and it's not good.
Like,
What
you
do
know
you
what?
want us to
Yeah.
do?
It compromises. You do some cool shit, and then the most basic stuff you can't do anymore.
No, but
But-
exactly.
The argument for
opening a
autonomous
box.
cars is that if the cars could talk to each other and regulate everything, this shit would not happen.
Yeah, but what if clearly the car
Yeah,
couldn't?
but if some Russian motherfucker, right?
If it's
Wait,
control-
wait,
yeah, I
wait,
mean-
wait. What are you gonna say? Don't say it. Don't say it.
What? Like it?
No, but
like
it's-
with the election?
Yeah, no, but systems are hackable, is what he's trying to
it's,
say.
it's hackable.
For sure. I mean, if you run it, it's
The
different.
most advanced
Yeah.
form of cyber warfare is from Russia.
Oh.
That's true.
I mean, I get worried when Oliver starts with this Russian motherfucker.
Yeah.
no, that's not true. That's true.
No.
They say that. Hey, they're
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, they're good hackers.
Fine. They're good hackers.
So they want you to.
And if they hack the shit,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, let's fucking play fucking, blackjack with these motherfuckers on the highway. Well, then there you go.
Hacking Air Force One.
Yeah.
No, but you can do it. It's that's the bit of a problem. If you rely too much on a computer system, then anybody can they put enough time into it, they can just mess it up and not let you open the door to your car.
Yeah.
Maybe someone important is in that car one day, and then
Yeah.
the car won't open.
yeah.
It's like, look, you
Just
just
like that.
That
Stuck
all of
in
that
this
is possible.
can.
Yeah,
Drives itself into a
you need-
pool.
yeah, exactly. And it's like people used to. They're just the machines. They're gonna use the machines to get rid of people.
Write a
It's
script
like-
for that.
Yeah.
You can
Black
protect
Mirror.
yourself from that shit, but you need to be alert and you need to update your shit. That's
yeah,
why.
for sure.
No,
This one.
that's why.
No, he's right.
You need to
read the terms and conditions.
Make sure you have the latest firmware and make sure it's up. It
No,
doesn't fucking work like
no, for real. Like
work like that.
you need to update your shit.
No, but he's right.
You need to update your shit.
It's
If
true.
you if you don't update, like there was, I don't know if you guys.
You don't watch Mr. Robot. If they hack their shit. What do you
No,
do?
but I mean an
An
update. No, the update is like a basic
Make sure you have the
precaution.
latest update. That's the bullshit advice. Like
No, that's
No,
a
really,
basic-
really. Like
Update your automatic cleaner so that
there
it
was
doesn't shoot up the
there were
house.
these, there were these leaks or openings in chips in your phones and everything. If you don't update your phone, if you haven't updated your phone in like half a year, you're fucked.
The level of hacking
Yeah.
that I was trying to refer to, I don't think applies to this.
No. It doesn't apply to that. But your minimum, if you want to be safe for shit, if you're scared about this shit, the minimum thing you need to do is update your shit.
Yeah, it's a basic level. It's
Mother-
like when you
motherfuckers
leave.
hacked
No, but
Sony.
it's like a
I'm
basic
gonna
level.
do an
you know?
update.
No, man. It's like you leave.
You're trying to make jokes about this.
They hacked
no,
the
no.
fucking American government.
You can't update
I'm gonna
everything.
update my shit.
No, but it's a basic precaution. It's like you leave your house, you lock the door. It doesn't mean nobody's
Exactly.
gonna
You
break
You can't
in.
update your house, but imagine like
No,
someone says,
Nick.
update your house so that nobody breaks in.
No, but that's what
No,
people
you can.
do.
No. Smart
That's what
houses.
people
Smart
do.
houses. Smart houses.
It's
I
like
need to keep updating their shit.
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah,
it's a
that's the
basic.
future.
It's a
That's what's
basic principle. Like,
That's what's gonna happen.
oh
the
my
world.
God.
Some
Smart
weird
houses.
shit.
Yeah,
is-
no, but it's simple. It's like you think you leave your house,
No,
you
it's
lock
'cause
the
you-
door. Someone
you
can
fucking-
still.
you kids-
Yes, people can still come in and take your
Yeah,
shit.
but it's also like governments just use terribly old shit.
Oh,
Because they're run by old people.
yeah, no, but that's.
sure.
I mean, it's the same argument.
Get out of
for-
government,
I
old
like-
people. Get out.
I was walking in London last weekend, and I went into a store, and I saw all the screens there were working on Windows 95.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Like,
But you see
imagine
that.
how easy it is to
Whoa.
hack that shit.
Yes.
remember?
I remember this.
Here on Rembrandt Plan, you have this huge billboard like with playing all the
Above
ads
the,
and stuff.
Yeah.
escape.
And then it malfunctioned, and it was Windows XP.
Yeah, but the metro as well here. I walked in one morning, it was like 7:45, and there was the blue screen, and you're supposed to get your transport information on that screen. It's like it's Windows 95, and it was like starting up. I'm like, no, man.
No wonder
Like,
shit
no,
gets
man.
hacked. Like they already stopped updating Windows 95. They stopped doing shit for that.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
I
You-
get that. I
Yeah.
understand. all
I mean,
of
if you
that,
check,
but
like,
the
you
level
see-
of hack, I get, but the level of hacking I'm talking, I really don't think. That
No.
there's-
No,
I
that-
think
but what
it's
you're
gonna make
talking
any
about-
difference.
Okay, now I get
What you're
they're
talking about is
saying.
some different shit.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's like if you have really old systems and people who can hack that well,
It's
no,
like,
but it's
obviously,
obviously not gonna work.
Of course.
obviously
if a
shit's
lot of
gonna
these
go
big
down.
things are still using those old firmwares, then maybe the government is not up to date. I don't know.
No, the government isn't up to date. That's
Exactly,
fine. But
so-
still,
Which is ironic
Sony?
considering.
I'm not talking about that Windows thing.
Big
Sony?
companies are also not up to date. Like,
okay.
it happens.
Yeah, no, for sure. You
And
see, yeah.
if you have like an employee who sees an email, sees, hey, you can enlarge your dick for €5, and they press on that shit, you're also
$4.99.
hacked. Like,
Yeah.
people need to just
Yeah, they have
be
a lot
safe
of.
and think about what they click on.
It's basic
That's all,
security.
just
Like,
training.
learn to live with your dick. Like, don't click those ads.
You didn't have to.
Alright.
I was given an example of phishing.
Yeah, but like, I still don't understand why people click on that shit. Like,
Well, I
come on.
mean,
Left strokes.
yeah.
Seriously,
it's the instant gratification of,
Strokes.
it's this idea that anyway, do we need to talk about that?
Direction.
like
Stroke
people.
It's true, you have to
People
live
get
with what you
stupid
have.
emails about, hey, I want to save money on your account.
Yeah.
Can you help me with that?
Or
I-
petitions, or like, oh,
Yeah.
did you know? I mean, people
You
used
can
to do
make
this on the phone.
so much money off of fraud because people are stupid.
No, but for sure.
I
But
keep
this
getting
is how
these
they hack
emails
this
asking me
shit.
to invest in new companies.
people are stupid when it comes to this stuff. It's unbelievable.
No, we-
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I mean-
Oliver, it's more of that kind of hacking than really doing some
yeah,
crazy.
fraud. It's tricking
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
They
yeah.
use the internet
It's
to trick
just-
people. It's like
because
stuff
It's just
like,
psychological shit.
For
they
sure.
even they have this app. What's this app here? Tiki.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
What's
money
Yeah.
The app where you can just ask people for
transferring app.
money?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. This motherfuckers. What they do is they send everybody in their friend group a Tiki every month. So they ask everyone in their friend group for money every month, like
That's
a,
so
like a
great.
euro, and they get money
I'm
from
gonna
it.
start doing that. I know, like,
And they
a
get
hundred
money from
people.
And it works. But you can also do it in a way where you make it look like someone has to pay, the government or something.
Some of my friends watch
mean.
this.
That's the thing they
can't
do.
do
They
that.
send
So,
like
no, I wouldn't do that to someone. That's not cool.
like
Do
people
it,
like people. No, I
no,
wouldn't do
no.
this.
What is it?
You really want me to? No, I'm not gonna say.
No.
Because we're gonna incriminate some people.
Okay.
Oh, let's stop that right there.
And we move on to the next
All right.
topic.
Well, thank you for listening.
Good save. Good save.
Stop the whole
Good save. It's like good night and good luck.
Thank you for listening.
No, it's done.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
done.
yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, we need to cut this out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Make sure to. Oh, we got.
We have a tag.
Yeah.
Listen to the tag.
all of what you need to do is in there.